So I know a lot of people's stories, they hit a rock bottom or something, happens and that Jesus gives them a hand up. But in my life, I'm pretty lucky, pretty successful. I have a wonderful wife named Debbie. I've got a beautiful daughter, a handsome son. I've got 3 great grandchildren. Well, they're great, but they're just grandchildren. But about a year and a half ago, Debbie's stepdad passed away, and shortly thereafter, my mom passed away, and we were at my mom's funeral service, and a lady that worked for us sang Amazing Grace, but this new version that we had never heard before. So we started listening to Christian rock, and then we started going to church. I'll stand here in church crying my eyes out, not understanding, what is happening to me, and I got so hungry to learn more about Jesus, and so I did. And I think the biggest thing for me is when I finally believed, truly believed that Jesus is God, and God sent Jesus here so he could be in the flesh and to be with us, and he died. He died for us. And once I got that, once I understood, once I knew that, it's like it all changed for me. I will say that now I truly pay more attention to that, and I have a real focus on forgiving people and trying to be nicer to people than I've ever been, and give a helping hand to anyone. And the young people at my office, spend a lot of time with them and train them and teach them everything that I can. So that I can definitely say has changed. The music has been so powerful to me. And I think when we started coming to Kensington Church, Chelsea, my daughter, who goes to Kensington in Lake Orion, and she was actually baptized there about a year ago, she was up for a visit and said, "Come on, we're going to Kensington." And we we walked in that day, and there was an Adele concert. We're like, "Is this church?" And it was amazing. And I'm standing there crying once again, and just so emotionally moved by the feeling. And then when Patrick, I think it was on Easter Sunday, his sermon, his message, and it was during that I believed without a doubt that everything was real. It just came to me. And then you guys started talking about big baptism Sunday coming up, and I told Debbie, I got to do it. I want to do it. I'd like to thank my parents for being so wonderful in the way that they brought me up, and my wife Debbie for being on this journey with me. My son Randall, who found Jesus and God very deeply maybe a decade ago. Chelsea, who was saved, my daughter Chelsea, saved last year, and they were all influential in me. And it's kind of funny that my children got there before I did, but they did, and now I'm here.